Can we stop minimizing birth, please? The way we behave as if it's like, oh, it's something women have been doing for centuries, it's not that deep, then enforces the way people behave around you. Like they expect you to be good, okay, strong, like you're exaggerating. I went to the Baby Loss APPG and I was listening to some really horrific stories, and it was stories of women who had just given birth and how they were treated. The stories were so horrific that it made me think and reflect about my experience. So obviously my first birth, when I had Myla, she was born at 36 weeks and 5 days. She was stillborn, and I was looked after by around 5 midwives, and only one, Claire, was exceptional, sensational. Like she looked after me to the point that whenever she left, I felt so vulnerable, like I just needed her, because everyone else was sort of just like doing their job. And there was one that I felt really disrespected me. She wanted me to pee. She said I had to pee, and I said, I'm not ready, I don't want to pee yet, I can't do it. And she was forcing me, like literally pressing down. And I had to shout at her and say, I am not ready. Like, I don't want to do this right now. I can do it myself. I've just lost my child. I don't want to be touched. I don't even want to look at my body. I don't even want to be here right now. And you're forcing me to do things when I don't have to do them yet. Then I think about my second birth when I had my son. I was just listening to the women in the room and how they were being treated. There was one woman who was there for 3 days. The whole of those 3 days, she was complaining how much pain she's in. But everyone was just like sort of bypassing. Like she was in constant pain. She was crying more than her baby was crying. Even me and my mum were like, is no one going to see her? By the 3rd day, it turned out she had an infection because the way she gave birth, something must have twisted and turned. They apologized after, and I was listening to that and I was just like, she's been complaining. Then there was the other woman next to me, and she again was in so much pain and she kept complaining, and I was hearing the midwives being like, oh, come on, you got this, come on, be strong, just minimizing what she was feeling, like almost like she was exaggerating. And she ended up peeing the bed, and they shamed her. They shamed her to the point, why are you peeing in the bed? There's a toilet right over there. Can't you get yourself up? At the time I was listening to all of this and I was like, wow, okay, let me make sure I'm not those extremes. Even if I was in ridiculous pain, I was like, let me just swallow that so that I don't get that treatment and I can just get out of here. I left early, but I had to go back and stay another week in hospital anyway because my blood pressure shot up again. I felt like I needed to rush out of there because I saw that it's not a safe space. Like we really just minimize how big giving birth is.